Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am doing it slightly different today because I have bought a tripod, and I don't want to put my face on my videos so much because it means I have to have makeup on. I stress about the angle, and yeah, so we're trialing the tripod today, and here we go. So I'm going to kick things off with the Home Bargains haul because yeah, I went to Home Bargains today and I just thought I'd share with you some of the items I purchased in Home Bargains. So to start off with, this isn't a craft related item, but I have been looking for this for a while. It's the bathroom Minky, and it used to only be able to purchase it online, but I think now you can obviously get it in shops. Maybe I'm late to the party. So on one side it's white and scratchy, and then on the other side you can buff things up with it. Haven't used it yet because I'm going to wait until my daughter's washed her hair before I clean the bathroom, because it's so disheartening to wash the bathroom, then she goes and washes her hair and it's all a mess. So I will let you know how I get on with that, but obviously most people have probably used it because I am so behind with the times. So yeah, here it is, the bathroom Minky. Also, another not craft related item I bought was like a pro YouTuber. I'm doing the ham thing, even though I'm not sure why we actually do it. This is the Wickford & Co candle. They're only like 59p and you get a couple of hours burn out of them. You get a few days out of them if you just burn them in the evenings. This is called Floral Bouquet. So I do like to have candles burning in the house. Some of the flavours of them are hit and miss. Again, relating back to my daughter, which she'll probably kill me if she watches it, she's like, so some of them give her a bellyache, and I'm like, how can a candle give you a stomach ache? That's weird. So we'll see how we get on with this anyway. We'll try and burn it. So yeah, Floral Bouquet. They've got lots of nice flavours in there. Like I say, some of them are a bit sickly, a bit artificial, but some of them are really nice. So another thing I purchased in Home Bargains is 3 little sheep. They were £1 for 3 sheep. I'm going to use those. I'm going to put one on my tiered tray, and I think I'm going to put some on my Easter wreaths. I'm going to show you one of the Easter, well, 2 of the Easter creations I've made in a second when I finish this haul. So they're really, they're 3 sheeps. 3 sheep. Sheep is the plural of sheep. Plural? Yeah, it is. So yeah, 3 sheep. 3 sheeps to the wind. No, that's sheets, isn't it? Okay, what else did I buy? I'll get these out in one. It's like Christmas. So I bought these floral bunches. The daffodils are only 79p. These, I think they're called chrysanthemums, are £1. So what I do with these is I cut them up, and I'm going to be using them on the Easter wreath that I'm going to show you shortly, and I'll show you another Easter centrepiece that I've done that I've used flowers on, but they're really handy. They're only cheap. Just cut them up with wire cutters. You can even pull the flowers off. They've got leaves on and that as well. Sometimes they can be a bit wonky and you've got to push them out, but yeah, they are great. I love using flowers for crafts, especially in spring. So I wouldn't use them as like a bouquet because they are very cheap looking, but to stick onto things for crafts, they are really nice. And you'll see what I mean when I show you one of my favourite crafts that I've made so far. And finally, from Home Bargains, is these little baby nests. Again, they're going to be used on some of the Easter crafts that I'm going to be purchasing. So I'm just going to leave you for 1 second and then come back with a couple of the crafts. So here's my sofa. Every day. Okay, don't sing, Fiona. So here we go. These crafts are very easy to do because I've not shown you them on camera because again I've only just bought the tripod, and when I've been doing crafts on camera I've been really stressed about my facial expressions and how I look when I'm doing them, but hopefully I'll gain the confidence to do more. So this is an Easter twig wreath that I've made. Basically I just collected twigs like a mad woman in the local park, picking them up and putting them in a bag. I put them in my bath to wash them off with some soapy water, and then just rub them down, snap them to the right shape, and then I glued them together in a little hexagon shape with hot glue. The leaves are from eucalyptus plant from Poundland that I've just cut up and glued on. And then the eggs are the foam polystyrene eggs that you can get from Home Bags or Poundland that I've painted and splattered with some black acrylic paint. I put them on a cocktail stick to paint them, or a bamboo skewer, because it's easier than holding them with your fingers. And then I'm going to hang this in place of my Christmas star wreath. I'm going to make a couple more of these to put around the house, because I've currently got some little eggs getting ready to be splattered. Here's some more eggs that have been also splattered. This is just a normal egg box. I've painted the eggs in different colours. These are tester pots from Valspar Paints and Faro and Ball, I think it is, from B&Q. And they were very cheap. They're colours that I've used on other projects around the house, so they match. And then they're just splattered with a black acrylic paint and tied with string. This is what I've got on my tiered tray. And then this is my favourite craft that I have done so far. This says Live Life in Full Bloom, and I hand wrote that. And this is basically in Poundland. They've got some wooden pallets that you put your plants on in your garden. I just bought one of those and I roughly painted it with some Rust-Oleum white chalk paint, and then obviously glued these daffodils, from Home Bargains, the white daffodil version. I think they're called Narcissi. And then I roughly wrote Live Life in Full Bloom. I thought Live, Laugh, Love was a bit too corny. And yeah, so I went for that. And then I painted roughly over it again with a sponge just to make it look more rustic. And that is, I've not worked out how to hang it yet, but it's just balanced in my living room behind my tiered tray. So yeah, that is like and then I hung my string beads over it, and it does look really good, if I'm being a little bit unmodest there, but it does. So yeah, anyway, this has come to 7 minutes now, and it's like I say, it's like a bit of a practice video for me. So I am going to say, I hope you've enjoyed my video. I maybe talk too fast. I'm probably not very good at this whole YouTube thing, but it's fun and enjoyable to communicate with people on YouTube. So yeah, here's my hands. My hands are probably even worse than my face. So yeah, anyway, I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did and you're new to my video channel and you're not one of the 18 people that subscribed or watches it, I'd love it if you would subscribe to me and share my video. So yeah, have a good weekend, and I will just say ciao, adios, I'm done. That could be my new catchphrase.